Hello everyone and welcome to the Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable is a first-person exploration game. You will play as Stanley, you will not play as Stanley. You will follow a story, you will not follow a story. You will have a choice, you will have no choice. The game will end, the game will never end. Contradiction follows contradiction. The rules of how games should work are broken, then broken again. This world was not made for you to understand, but as you explore, slowly, meaning begins to arise. The paradoxes might start to make sense. Perhaps you are powerful after all. This game is not here to fight you, it is inviting you to dance. So welcome aboard, let's jump right in and see how much we can discover. You guys are in for a treat with this one. I have played this game quite a few times over the years, but I still enjoy it. And I think it's time for another playthrough. I'm going to start with the demo because it might as well be its own game. And it kind of adds to it. I don't think a lot of people even know that the demo is in existence. And if you've never experienced it, this demo's not going to be anything that you expect.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter.
I guess we're number 28. Nice waiting room. Number 19. Bet we can just go quickly. He's humming while he waits. That's funny. So I'll try not to talk when the narrator's talking, because he is the main part of the game. Now let's go back and take a look at these. Famous demos. Metal Gear Solid I recognize. That was a good game. Let's just explore a little bit, see what we have lying around. Ducks. Everything's okay. Okay. Bunch of papers we can't quite make out. And number 28, that's us. Sometimes you get different commentary doing different actions, so...
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you. Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what.
Exactly.
I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here,
Okay.
Why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Sounds good. Sometimes the game actually does expect you to wait.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Looks interesting. Can kind of see what's down there. Looks like another strange room. Still can't make out any of the papers, so we'll just move on. The demo construction facility. Compliments.
Ah, here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
How about this one?
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Pervert.
I mean, the real joke is actually no matter what button you click, you get the same answer. It's funny, though. Just kind of looking around. Sometimes you trigger more.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
I mean, it looks interesting. Anything if we go back in? Can't push any additional buttons. Alright, let's go further out. Oh, the light's off. Let's go back in.
No, we've already seen this room. If it saves you the trouble of pushing another button, I can assure you that you're still a pervert.
The narrator is the best part of these games.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
That repeated because I edited back in me walking into the room a second time.
Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Alright. Run face first into it. And let's gain speed.
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Nope, can't get through the wall no matter how many times you smack your face into it. Worth a shot.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
Oh yeah. Emotion boost.
Now, here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
How about embarrassment? Ah, I can't enter. Despair and discovery.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
Having a mustache. Let's check out discovery.
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel without a captain, carrying itself like plastic in the wind, hinting at a purpose that was truer in some distant memory, if only it could decipher through time's veneer whose memory it wanted to be.
Alright. I guess that was discovery.
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Ah. Yeah, none of these other booths open. Just take a quick look around back here. Can't really see anything, it's too dark.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Alright, let's see the alternative booth endings. Alright, we're back here. Let's try
here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text
Let's
from
try
a story
leaving.
into raw emotion. Go ahead. Ah, no, I get it. Can't risk experiencing emotions. Well, I must say, I have a certain respect for you and your cold, unfeeling husk of an existence. Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Alright, let's try another one. Let's go in just one booth.
Where did these cliffs go?
Couldn't do more than one booth? Well, I don't blame you. People always want to do both booths, and then they're just crying and completely missing the demo, and it's awkward for everyone.
Okay, one more. I enabled a flashlight through console for this so you could actually see it. If you crouch between the booths, right over here is a secret. Let's see what happens. We're locked in. Alright, the disco secret. Ooh, that's blinders. Oh good, it lets us out. And luckily this song's in the Creative Commons license, so I can actually use it on YouTube. I was afraid I was going to have to cut it out. And now back to the demo. Let's go with demo status.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here, there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Confusing.
Are you that eager for the demo to start? Don't worry, we're almost there.
Nothing behind it. Nothing in this room will kill you. No danger. Okay. Compliments.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
This ought to be good.
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go.
Okay.
Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000.
All right, top 5,000.
Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600.
Top 4,700.
Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No. You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Okay, those are pretty good. Doesn't seem to do anything if you click it again. Nope, I guess that really was everything. An upside down smiley face seems fitting. Now let's try... we already did wall technology. Motion boost, compliments. Can't get up there in the out of order. Well, I guess that was it. Time for the final choice. Can't go that way. Can go back.
Now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective, whether it's conveyed the wit and soul of the Stanley Parable in such a compelling way that you reach immediately for your credit card to purchase the main game. Oh, I must say I'm so excited to hear your response. I really do think we've crafted something special here, and I look forward to hearing whether or not you agree. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first?
Yes.
Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Okay. Well, exit it is.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Came out of where the bookshelf used to be.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100%
Standing in a large
responsible
green room
for
looking
any
at a
and
list
all
of side
injury or
effects.
long-term damage,
Being
mental, physical, or
Spider-Man.
otherwise,
Ability to
that may
smell
occur while
fear.
playing the demo,
Thinking you have the
please do
ability to
not
smell fear.
Press the large red glowing disagree button at this
I don't
time.
see no button.
Nothing? No objections? You're quite sure about that? Oh, well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
Dance perimeter.
Please perform a dance.
Do. There we go.
Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time
doesn't seem to do
at
anything.
last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Time for the demo. I know you've all been waiting anxiously for this. Wow, this is bright. If there's anything in this room, I can't see it.
Oh, wait, what? What are we doing here?
Welcome to the
Did we not-
Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29.
Huh?
When your
We're
number
29
is
now.
displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Let's look around a bit more first. Ooh, nice pictures.
Okay, you know that no one is checking numbers, right? You can just go. You could do it right now, literally right this second. I don't know how no one ever figures this out. We could be back at the demo by this time. Are you enjoying this? Watching numbers tick down slowly? Well, please, don't let me stop you. If somehow you're associating the joy of this room with the joy of playing the Stanley Parable, then by all means, continue. The full version of the Stanley Parable contains all the ecstasy you are now experiencing and so much more.
Alright, let's watch this for a bit.
And we can move on now. The demo.
I don't know. I don't think he's done yet.
My goodness, this room really means something special to you, doesn't it? Is it a connection? A spark? Something between you and this room that runs deeper? Well, I have to say, I'm really quite moved. You know what? Go ahead. Take your time. I'll wait.
20 minutes later.
And... nothing happens. Okay. You never know. He could have said something. Then it really did take almost 20 minutes.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable Demo Take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Alright. The real demo. Oh, you can see it through the door. Weird. And...
Oh, wait. What's this?
8. 8.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out, out. Go, go, go.
8.
let's keep pushing 8.
8.
8.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable. What you are doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but speak the word 8. Has that gotten through?
Yes.
You may be continuing to press this button under the impression you're playing the Stanley Parable right now. An assumption that is, I should remind you again, entirely erroneous.
Yeah, let's keep doing it.
8. 8. 8.
Doesn't even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why? What about this game deserves any of that time and attention? Are you seeing something in it that I'm not?
Why, indeed.
8. 8.
Yeah, let's keep doing it.
8. 8. 8.
Okay, here's the deal. It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley Parable. I've restated the fact too many times, which means that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it? Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable?
Yep.
I suppose another possibility is that you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case, what are you even getting out of this 8 game in the first place? This scenario is perhaps even more concerning.
Let's
8.
keep going.
8. 8. 8.
You really are finding this amusing, aren't you?
Yep.
The experience of pushing a button and it says 8. Is this intrinsically captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean, I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is coming from the person who sat in the waiting room when the door was open right there. If you're the kind of person this demo is targeting, I guess I should be a little concerned for our sales numbers.
Let's keep
8.
going.
8. 8. 8.
The funny thing is, you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet. How can you be sure that this is a better game? Is this simply more compelling than you imagine the Stanley Parable to be? Have you formed such a rich vision of the game already? What exactly did I do that gave you such a miserable, awful impression of what it's like to play the Stanley Parable? Was it the dance? Yes, it was almost certainly the dance. I regret that now.
Let's try the dance. It was something like that. Nope, don't think it does anything.
8.
Back to 8.
8. 8. 8.
Well, the good part is that if this is your metric for quality in a game, when we do get to the Stanley Parable, you'll be thrilled, shocked, blown away. Every one of your faculties will be enraptured by the experience of a game that does anything more than say 8 over and over. Yes, I can't wait for your entire world to be shattered and rebuilt. A magical moment we'll all share together.
8.
Let's keep going.
8. 8.
Oh, I'm not going to pretend I don't know what's going on here. You're so utterly compelled by this game that you don't intend to stop playing it until you pass out from physical exhaustion. Well, tell you what, I'll just be right here and wait for you to finish. I'm sure the Stanley Parable Demo will still be out there somewhere when you're all done. In the meantime, I'm going to stop acknowledging you and just let you get it out of your system. Please, enjoy the 8 game. Take as much time as you need.
Okay.
8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8.
Well, we've pushed it 8 times.
8. 8.
Wow, you can actually push it from pretty far.
8.
All the way from here.
8. 8. 8. 8.
Is everyone else
8.
enjoying the 8 game?
8.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you're done. Well, in that case, what do you say we get back to business and start this demo over from the top?
Okay. Let's do it. Looks like no other hidden doors. They are closing behind us, though. Back in the waiting room. Wow, it's already back up to 65. How long did we play the 8 game? We can't go back, right?
No, 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 no. I don't care what the waiting room number says. We're not going back in there.
There is so much commentary, I guarantee I still miss some of it. Will he do it again, though? Nah. Okay. All the times I've played through this and the full game, I guarantee I've still missed commentary. Because, I mean, who goes back and checks the door half the time? And there's a bunch of little things like that.
Welcome to the
Yes,
Stanley
yes,
Parable
yes, we heard it all the first
demonstration.
time.
Your number is 30. When your number is displayed, please enter
Now
the
we're
demonstration
3
room.
of the numbers.
Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
No commentary. Huh. Okay. Looks like we're back to the America license plate garage.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility
America.
for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
I didn't do it. Okay, we did play it wrong.
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
All right. Now we're right back to the intro. Right about there. Oh. Kind of thought he'd make commentary. Nope, guess not. Onward then. And I bet you if you wait around in all these rooms, you'll eventually get something. Here it is.
What? No, 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 no. It can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no, 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 no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, hurry, this way.
I'll take a screenshot of this. I also wonder if he'll make commentary if we wait just a little longer. He did tell us to hurry. Nope, guess not.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay, okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup.
Ah, perfect.
All right, now put it, in the bin.
Easy. I missed. Try again.
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement.
Oh boy.
Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
I'm on fire. Please, someone call for help. Oh, I gotta go with that.
You responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we? Come along. Let's get to the end and the final choice.
All right, let's try a few different options in this room.
All right. Now put it, in the bin.
Well, there are rafters. Wonder.
Now, how did you do that? You got the cup all the way up there. I didn't even know that was possible. I guess in a certain sense, this is a game too, the game of getting the cup stuck up in the rafters. Yes, it's the most exciting of all games, and guess what? You won. Do you know what you get for winning? An achievement.
Let's try again.
All right, now put it, in the bin.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh, you're not going to put the cup in the bin. Yes, that's a game too. Preventing the cup from entering the bin. And you won. Do you know what you get for winning? An achievement.
Oh, boy. Okay. Now on to the demo. I think that's everything in this room.
Ending, where are you? Where are you?
Hey, look, the disagree button from earlier. I can't click it. I really kind of hoped you'd make commentary on that. Nope. Oh, well.
Is this it?
Oh.
Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
Can we go this way? Danger of gravity in effect. Do we like it? Let's go with... how about yes? Oh.
Is it working? Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button?
Yep.
What?
Uh-oh.
No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
Yes. Nope. Neither button does anything. Alright, let's go back. Uh-oh, it's glowing red.
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Nope, none of these buttons work. Can't get around this. It's full volume for me, but I'll turn it down for you guys. Nope, I guess we're trapped in this area. Hey, look, the courage booth. Oh, it's open. I wonder if it does something. Might be able to crouch under here. Nope, now we're just stuck. I want to try that booth. Later editor note. I did actually try this with no clip to see if I could do anything. Nothing else in this room does anything. Isolation chamber. That'll get rid of the sound. Do not cross. Ah, better.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher.
Let's take a seat.
And I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game?
Could be.
Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time?
Yep.
And I showed you the technology used to make the
hey.
demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world. And then when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk.
What the?
I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you?
Nope.
And we just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while, about how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but it seemed worth a try. And at the very least it would be an adventure.
True.
So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long, it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
Oh, the Stanley Parable. Here's a few more secrets. First off is this.
These are boxes. Boxes are like spheres that don't fall over.
I thought it was funny.
No, we've already seen
I also found
room.
this one.
If it saves you the trouble of pushing another button, I can assure you that you're still a pervert.
The door right here.
This door cannot be opened because it's where you just came from. It's in the past. The Stanley Parable's official stance on the past is that it no longer exists and should be ignored. If the past attempts to speak to you, you may refer it to a Stanley Parable associate.
All right. And then right over here, I noticed.
Here is where there is nothing. In the main game, however, there are many more places where there is nothing. If you've enjoyed this experience of a finite amount of content, then the Stanley Parable may be just the game for you. Do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time?
Here's the secret.
And I showed
The
you
wall
the technology
technology
used to
actually
make the
works
demo,
if you're fast
because
enough.
I thought there actually was a demo.
Like that. And we beat the demo. But this is actually going to be episode 1 in my Stanley Parable series, so be sure to stay tuned. Alright everyone, this is where I'm going to call it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.